Remember, don't run out of magic. Take your mana potion. For the pack.
Nice.
Tracing shadows in the attic of my mind, chasing ribbons of the joy I left behind. Dusty boxes where the neon used to glow, buried deep where the bitter winds don't blow. We were painters with a sky of golden blue, holding on to promises we knew were true. Now the colors bleed into the seams, drowning in the wreckage of these dead dreams. Everything is turning into dust, fading like a lock that's turned to rust. I'm clawing at the walls, I'm screaming out now. Dreams, forgotten dreams like pink glass, watching all the seasons as they pass. Statues in the dead of night, fragments of a vision losing light. Shattered pieces, scattering the floor. I don't know who I am anymore. Turn colder, did I lose my way? Watching minutes melt into a disarray. Everything is moving at a blinding pace, searching for a memory I can't quite trace. Is this waking life or just a velvet lie? Watching seasons wither under open skies. Time is slipping through my hands, sinking in these shifting desert sands. Everything is turning into dust, fading like a rock that's turned to rust. I need to get out of this nightmare. Dreams, forgotten dreams like pink glass, watching all the seasons as they pass. Sketches in the dead of night, fragments of a vision losing light. Shattered pieces, scattering the floor. I don't know who I am anymore. I am waking up to the sound of breaking. I am shaking off the spell that I'm making.
Welcome fucking back, guys. I'm Dead King, and today I want to talk about mana potions, mana sustain, mana regeneration, and all kinds of fucking shits like this. But also I want to talk about some changes I made to the passive 3 skill. I tried to boost the damage even further while still sustaining our mana. I showed you in the intro highlights how I sustain my mana during juiced expeditions. Well, not that fucking juiced, but pretty juiced, pretty hard for me at least. And how you will sustain your mana too in this fucking expedition or on all type of fucking content. So let's start it. First thing I want to show you, it's the new mana potion that we are using. It's from this update, from this Return of the Ancients update, and it's called Utrecht Chalice Transcendent Mana Flask. It's a great flask. You will need to have a bit of runic ward on your gear. If you are following this build, you already have some runic ward because we are using on gloves runic ward. So this little thing like lose 5% life per second while you have no runic ward during effect, it will not affect you because you will have runic ward all the time. Even after we use refutation, our runic ward immediately starts to fill back. But the best thing about this mana flask is that it recovers a lot of mana, but the mana recovery from the flask can overflow maximum mana during effect. This is actually great because we can use it anytime. Even if our mana is full, it will overflow our maximum mana and it will keep regening. The good part is also that we are refilling it very fast by killing monsters, so it's not a problem to remain without charges or some fucking shit like this. So yeah, what? Windows backup? Fuck you, I don't want Windows backup. Okay, fuck this shit. Now let me show you how can you sustain even more the mana combine it with the flask. As I showed you in the previous guides, we were using these nodes for mana. We were using this node, mental toughness. For me personally, I don't find it that necessary right now because I sustain my mana a lot, even now better with the new flask, with the new unique flask. But if you still have some mana problem, this mental toughness will help you a lot. 25% increase mana cost efficiency while on low mana, it's a lot. It will help you sustain your mana as you go lower, and it's a very good node. And we are still using this. This is one of the most important to sustain your mana because it increases our mana cost efficiency, which that means we consume less mana on the skills. We use it with conservative casting, which is great. 20% increased mana regeneration, 15% mana cost efficiency. This is what we fucking need. And these little things combined with the unique chalice, it will help you sustain your mana a lot during mapping, during bosses. On bosses, I didn't even felt the need to boost my mana sustain because they were dying so fucking fast. They were dying in like 2-3 seconds. Even the pinnacle bosses, any fucking type of bosses, they were dying so fast. We didn't even need to sustain our mana during bosses, or at least I didn't need to sustain my mana during bosses. So this is mostly to tackle the hardest content, to tackle the Grand Expedition, to tackle fucking Just Expedition, or to a lot of fucking I don't know, something hard that you are struggling with your mana. It will also help on your bosses, of course. It will also help on your bosses a lot, so it can solve all your fucking problems. Another important thing you want to have, so you can sustain your mana better, you want to have mana regeneration on at least one of your rings, on your amulet. At least one of these fucking 3. If you can get mana regen on both rings, for example, I have only on this fucking ring, but for me it's good, it's a lot. 50% increased mana regeneration, it's a lot. If you can get also on your second ring or maybe on your amulet, you will literally have no fucking problems. But have no fear, because if you still have fucking problems with the mana, I have another solution for you, which I'm also using it, but I'm not using it on ICE Shot. I'm using it actually on Tornado Shot, because Tornado Shot consumes a lot of fucking mana. As you can see, 100 for 100. Fuck, I can't pronounce it. 148 mana. It's a lot, guys. It's huge. So we socketed on Tornado Shot. We socketed efficiency 2, which means that supported skills, in our case Tornado Shot, have 40% less cost. This is great to use on Tornado Shot. It's actually, in my opinion, for the bosses at least, it's a must use in the Tornado Shot to help you sustain that mana, to help you to give more fucking shots to the boss and not run out of mana. But you can also take this efficiency, you can also put it here on the ICE Shot. If you're still having problems after everything I showed you with the conservative casting, with the mental toughness, with even the fucking unique chalice, you can remove this free support. You can put efficiency 2 here, and you will see that your mana, while we are shooting ICE Shots, it will drain a lot fucking slower. As you can see right now, look at my mana right now. It doesn't even go low. It just keeps staying there. Whatever I'm doing, it just keeps staying there. Even if I use some Tornado Shots, my mana still doesn't go below half. So it's good. This will help you solve every fucking mana problem you have. But if you don't struggle with the mana, like I'm not struggling, for example, you can just put freeze back and put it in your Tornado Shot, and that's it. Now you can see that my mana is dropping lower and faster, but we also have a solution for this, like I'm using. for helping this during maps, you will want mana on kill. You will want some mana on kill, a lot of mana on kill actually. On this fucking Heart of the Well diamond, I showed you in the previous guides, you want to recover 2% of maximum mana on kill. So whenever we kill a monster, doesn't depend the rarity, normal, fucking magic, rare or unique, we recover some mana on kill. And we also use it here on this Time Lost Sapphire. We have that notable passive skill in radius also grants recover 1% of maximum mana on kill. That means we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notable passive 3 nodes. That means 5% mana on kill. Combine it with another 2% from here, we go to 7% mana on kill, which is actually a lot. I don't think I have also on this one. No, on this one I don't have. I don't need it. But recover 7% mana on kill is great. It's a lot. If you still have fucking problems after I told you all this fucking shit, even though I don't believe it, you are a liar if you still have problems, if you are still saying that you have problems. But if you still have problems, you can always buy a bow with mana on kill, with recover mana on kill, some, I don't know, 20 mana, 30 mana, 15 mana, 10 mana, 1 fucking mana, it doesn't matter. If you get on your bow some mana on kill, it will help you a lot. So yeah, this is how you solve your mana problems. Now let me show you what other changes I made to the passive tree, because I made some major changes. As you can see, in the past guides that I made, my critical chance was a bit below 30%, was like 29%. But most important thing, my critical damage was around 300%. Now we boosted it to fucking 515%. And I will show you how I did this. I already told you in the last vid that I got some 90% critical damage bonus on this bow, which was great, which gives us a lot of critical damage. It gives us flat 19% to critical damage bonus. But we also made some changes, because now we are using this unique chalice, the Woodred Chalice. I removed these little 3 nodes because we don't have that constantly and non-stop flask effect from the Laviangas. So I removed this. I also removed this because I don't have any problems with the mana anymore. These little nodes with the freeze build-up, because we don't have actually problem with freezing the mobs. This was just a nice boost to the freeze build-up. I didn't know what else to put here on the passive tree, but we removed all these fucking shits. I don't think I removed anything else. Yeah, this is everything I removed. And we added here, we added some critical damage bonus nodes, a critical chance node, and the most important, we added cooked, because we are fucking cooked right now. We have 500% critical damage bonus, which is extraordinarily high. This cook gives us 16% increased critical damage bonus, but it also reduced our armor, evasion and energy shield, but we don't have a problem with this. As you can see, my evasion right now in the hideout, it's 68%. That means I have around 20,000 evasion, around 48% chance to deflect. Damage prevented by deflection is 40%, which is good. But the most important thing, if we get our 10 stack of tailwinds, our evasion will go above 70%. It will go to 72. We now have 26 fucking evasion rating, 56% chance to deflect, and 50% damage prevented by deflection, which is awesome. So basically in the maps our evasion goes above 70% evasion, which is above our sweetest spot of evasion, so we don't really need that much. Our energy shield just drops like around 200-300. Armor we don't fucking need it anyway, we didn't even have, so we don't lose that. But the critical damage bonus nodes are great. I also put here another critical damage bonus on weapon set 1 to boost it even further, and I think I put also one here on weapon set 1, another 15% increased damage bonus. Now our damage is way more higher. As you can see, even in the tooltip in the ICE Shot, in the previous vids I had around 102,000 DPS. Right now I have 126, and after I get my 10 tail stack of tailwind, we go even higher at 130,000. Fuck this shit! 130,000 39,000 and it's fucking great. I also changed a bit my armor. I wanted to have 3 sockets because I made some few changes on the rings. I was missing some resistances, so I wanted to have 3 sockets on the ring, on the body armor, and I wanted to also socket this hits against you have 20% reduced critical damage bonus to help us sustain more damage and don't be so fucking glass cannon during those fucking expeditions and during harder content. And now it's great with 3 sockets. Is your best place to be, so you can socket these hits against you have 20% reduced critical damage bonus. It's a very good defensive socket, and you want to have this. If you don't have it, it's not such a fucking problem. Maybe you have a body armor with 2 sockets. Maybe you don't have a problem with the resistances and you can just put this on 1 socket. It's okay. If not, it's okay also. This is what I wanted to talk about you guys today, about this fucking little mana flask, transcendent, ultra chalice, whatever. It's great. It's very good. I should have used it earlier. I actually found about it a few days ago, something like this. I was looking for something on the trade chat, and I don't know what I was typing, what I was searching, and this fucking mana flask was popping in my trade web page. And I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Ultra chalice, whatever, blah blah blah. I read the description and it sounded very good. I started to use it and it was actually very fucking good. So we started to use this. This is the update that I wanted to show you. This is how you will sustain your mana even further. We improved also our critical damage bonus. Some of you guys told me, bro, you need to have more critical damage bonus. Well, I fucking listened to you. You were right. Now I have more critical damage bonus. I also improved a bit the critical hit chance. We can improve it even further, of course. The build can be improved even further with a better amulet than with a better amulet with a fucking better amulet than mine. We can get more critical hit chance on the amulet, which will be fucking great. I don't have the currency right now to get a better amulet, even though my amulet is pretty good even without that crit chance. We are still above 30% crit chance. I'm a bit low on currency. I farmed today around 50-60 divine orbs. I was very low because I was buying all kind of fucking shits. I bought this high desire, whatever vest is called. I paid fucking 100 divines. I think it was very expensive, but I couldn't find a decent one with 3 sockets. So yeah, I just bought it. So now I'm again low on currency. I farmed some divines in few maps. Actually, these divines I made them from these divines and this fracturing orb. I made them in, I don't know, few maps with few expeditions. It was very good. In the expeditions, you will get around, if you have a good expedition map, you should get minimum 10 divines per it. Minimum 10 divines is not that hard. You can make divines in other ways, of course, if you farm some breaches content, some abyss content, some ritual content. Personally, I farm breaches a lot because I find them very rewarding. I just put 3 fucking breach tablets in the map. I just run them. I get around 2-3 divines every fucking breach, and it's great. Maybe I get some other drops. I usually try to farm cleansed areas for this fracturing orb to drop. This fracturing orb is around 8 divines. Last night I got lucky with 3 fracturing orbs in 3 different maps, consecutive different maps. So that was like 24 divines in like 10 minutes, just like that. So yeah, there are a lot of ways to farm divines. Personally, I think breaches and expeditions are your best way to farm. If you are strong enough to farm even more juiced expedition, even more stronger with better rewards, that's even great. It will drop a lot of divines. Even from the fucking excavated chest you will get divines. So it's a good way to farm. That being said, guys, I was Dead King. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, subscribe, press the fucking like button. I hope you enjoyed the songs that I put. As I told you, the songs that I'm using on the videos, these are AI songs made by a friend of mine. He also has a YouTube channel. It's called Terra Reverie. He will post most of these songs that I'm using in the vids. He will post them on his channel. I will also share them and put them in the description when he will provide me with a link after he posted. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Dead King. See you the next time, guys. Oh, and I forgot. We will start playing Diablo from the season 14 when it starts next month. We will play again Paladin. So hold your fucking horses. We will play Diablo. We will also play Path of Exile. We are not leaving this fucking game because honestly I love more Path of Exile 2 than Diablo. But for me personally, Diablo seasons are way shorter than Path of Exile. So in 1 week, something like this, maybe 2 weeks. But I think 2 weeks is too much. You finish all the content, you progress even faster. Diablo is a more fast-paced ARPG. And yeah, see you on Path of Exile 2. See you on Diablo. Fuck off.
everything for nothing.